Good evening, friends. We will discuss the design consideration related to this escalator operations and the design parameters in NBC codebook. So in the beginning, we have studied the various parts. Okay, so these are called as sprocket arrangement. Okay, these are called as balustrade. These are called as risers or steps. Okay, so these are parts we have studied. Landing platform. Okay, this is landing platform, top and bottom. Truss. This is the enclosed body. Steps, these are the movement for the movement of people. Tracks, these are called as tracks where these rails move. Okay, handrail means for the safety purpose it is provided. Now we will see what design considerations are given. Okay, so now escalators in the this one they have mentioned these are deemed essential where the movement of people in large numbers at a controlled rate in the minimum space is involved. Okay, at the controlled rate, but the space is also minimum, but the movement of people is very large. Okay, for example, railway station, airport, etc. In exhibitions, big departmental stores and like escalator encourage people to circulate freely and conveniently. So these in these places it is generally used. Now, in the clause of 14.1.1 in the NBC codebook, it is mentioned that as the escalators operate at constant speed, see the speed is constant, serve only two levels and have known maximum capacity, traffic study is rather easy. So compared to the lift operations, it is very easy. Okay, it has only two levels. Okay, movement and stopping movement. Stop. Provided the population to be handled in a given time is known. If the total population is known, it is easy to predict the rate at which population can be handled. So how many people can move at an instant of time, it is easily calculated. Okay. So now for normal peak periods, the recommended handling capacities for design purpose should be taken as 3200 to 6400 persons per hour. 3200 to 6400 persons per hour depending upon the width of escalator. So the person's movement is depending upon what? Width of the escalator. Now requirement as per NBC codebook, what are the requirements? See here in the clause of 14.2.1, okay, the angle of inclination of an escalator from the horizontal shall not exceed 30. So we have discussed generally they will give 30-degree horizontal angle of inclination with the horizontal, but for rises not exceeding 6 meter, if the height of the floor difference between the floor level is 6 meter, less than 6 meter, so the rate of speed not exceeding 5 minutes per second, 5 meters per second, 0.5 meters per second, the angle of inclination may be increased up to 35 degree, that is permissible. Okay, now the rate of speed of escalator, the movement shall not exceed 0.75 meter per second, should not cross for an angle up to inclination 30 degree, and it should not cross speed of 0.5 meter per second for an escalator with an angle of inclination more than 30 but within 35 degree. Okay, speed limits have been mentioned in the design parameter. Okay. Now the horizontal distance measured at right angles to the direction of travel, right angles to the direction of travel, the between the balustrade of interior panels, at lower points shall be equal to or less than horizontal distance measured at the points higher up. Okay, this is the clause mentioned in the code. So the maximum distance between the balustrade interior paneling, at any point shall be smaller than the distance between handrails. So always it should be less than the distance between handrails. Okay. So the parts of the balustrade facing steps shall be smooth. So the inside should be very smooth. Covers or strips not in the direction of travel shall not project more than 3 mm. So these are provided for safety purpose. So the covers or the strips for the balustrade should not project outside more than 3 mm. Otherwise, during the movement, it may cause injuries. Okay. So they shall be sufficiently rigid. The balustrades should be sufficiently rigid and have rounded or beveled edges. Rounded or beveled edges for the safety protection. Okay. Now covers or strips of such nature are not permitted at the skirting. At this portion, skirting means extra projection. There, these covers and strips should not permitted. There, here, they are not permitted. Okay. So there shall not be no abrupt changes. There shall not be no abrupt changes in the width between balustrade on the two sides of the escalator. Suddenly the width of balustrade should not expand. Okay, it will create a unsafe. Now, where the building obstacles can cause injuries, appropriate preventive measures shall be taken. Very, very important. Appropriate measures shall be taken, in particular at floor intersection and crisscross escalators. Very, very important. Building obstacle, if they are there, so preventive measures should be taken. A separate safety barricade can be provided. Okay. Handrails. What about these handrails? Each balustrade shall provided with a handrail. That is very, very important. Moving in the same direction and substantially the same speed at the steps. When the steps are moving, this handrail also should be moving. So you feel standstill comfortability. Okay. What about the treads? In this clause, what they have mentioned, the step depth in the direction of travel shall not be less than 0.38 meter. Means suddenly the smaller steps will cause uneasiness for the movement. So the minimum, so the depth dimension is checked for 0.38 meters. Okay. Landing. What about landing portion? The landing area of escalator shall have surface that provides a secure foothold. Means whenever some person coming out of the escalator should feel very safe. Secure foothold for a minimum distance of 0.8 meter, 0.85 meter, measured from the root of comb teeth. Have you seen this one? Teeth kind of a structure where the steps are collapsing? Yes. Okay. So the 0.85 meter distance shall be provided for secure foot depth. Okay. So now what about these comb plates? What are these comb plates? There shall be a comb plate at the entrance. There shall be a comb plate at the entrance and at the exit of every escalator. Very, very important, comb plate. Okay. Trusses or girders. What are these trusses or girders? The truss or girder shall be designed to safely sustain the steps load. Running gears in the operation. We have seen in the cross section now. So in that one, the girder should be sufficiently strong such that it should hold safely the steps and this gearing operations. In the event of failure of the track system, it shall retain the running gear in its guides. Means what? Failure, if it failure also happens, the parts, the running gear, all those things should be safe. Should be very, very safe. Speed governor. What do you mean by the speed governor? Such as a speed limit. Okay. Escalators shall be equipped. Escalators shall be equipped in a such a way that they stop automatically. They stop automatically before the speed exceeds 1.2 times the rated speed. Okay, if the speed limit is 0.75 meter per second or 0.5 meter per second, if it suddenly crosses that value, so the speed governor automatically stops the escalator movement. Okay, you should remember this point. Okay. So where is that speed limit? Yes, here it is there. Okay, so the speed governor function for the different types of inclination, it should be maintained. If it is more than 0.5 meter per second, it should get automatically stopped. Okay, that's the important point.